Hey guys, Derek Connerly here again. I'm going to teach you how to make a throat for a fish trap. Now this throat is going to allow the fish to go in the trap and not come back out, hence the name trap. So what I'm going to do, and again, good blade can make or break your survival situation. I'm going to take a 2-liter bottle that I found, and I'm going to cut the very top of it off, okay? Now, throw this away, don't need it. See how it's got a narrow hole there? And I'm also going to cut off the back of it. Now the cut doesn't have to be perfect, it doesn't have to be pretty. But remember, you're just trying to catch a fish. There. This part we can get rid of also. Now I'm going to put the blade up because the next one requires a little bit more meticulous and cuts. Now you can use your blade if you want to, and if you're stuck with only the blade, that's your only choice, you got to use it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some scissors and kind of show you guys how to do this. Now following the lines that are already in the bottle, it kind of goes with the structural integrity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice those lines in the bottle up to where it is at its widest point. Now I'm going to go over and I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 lines, cut up to the point where it's its widest point. 2, 3 lines, cut up to where it's at its widest point. Now, as you can see, still got a small hole there. This side is going to face out. When the fish swims in, you can get in there. It opens up where he can get through, but he can't get back out. So you have a box out here with bait, whatever to attract him, and the fish can get in, but he can't get out. And you'll have a lid on the box, so you can just open the lid, take your fish out that way. Once you get it out of the water, put them in a bucket or stringer, however you want to do it. But that's the basic principles of a fish trap throat. Now, as I was demonstrating that, you saw it will only let a fish so big through. If you want to let the bigger fish through, you can cut it again. And make it open up even more. You can cut along each line if you want. Most commercially available fish traps, they're going to have, the throat pieces are going to be about that wide. And they're all going to kind of come together to a real sharp point so the fish can get in and they can't get out. But if you're given, a survival situation where you've got to use what you can, what you have, 2-liter bottle works great. And of course, the more you use it, the more familiar you'll get with it, the easier it'll be. You can modify it. You can change it given the situation you're in. It may be a narrow stream, it may be a big creek, it may be a huge river. Sometimes you'll have to make do and you make changes to get it to work right. But once you got the basics down, growing from it is not an issue. Now I have cut this one on every line. Now if you'll watch, remember how my hand got caught in it? You go through, you can get a bigger fish through. So if you're targeting, larger species or something like that, bigger catfish, usually what works best on is catfish. You can use it like that. Cut all the different lines there and make the throat into more pieces. Now after a while, the plastic will tend to want to kind of open up and bend and bow, and it'll just get worn and you will need to replace it. But hopefully by that time, you'll already be rescued and be back to civilization, sitting on your couch, drinking coffee, watching the news. Until then, use the fish trap. it will keep you alive.